Depending on the character's roles, some liberties to keep the plot moving are unrealistic. What I'm focused on is learned behavior, something you see over time. That is why I like series, because it starts to develop a character into a person and it constrains the writer into how the character can react. If you violate the spirit of the character, then you soon will find interest in the books will disappear. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. Tony D. Natal uses flirting as a catch-all to fix any problem at all, including relationships and job. She flirts with Max originally to solidify a job and hopefully to get better parts for dancing, but then falls in love and concerned when Max pulls away, so she wants to flirt with Jason Spears to make Max jealous. But this leads to Jason Spears falling for her. She is dismissive and causes Jason to get angry, and so she stays with Rafik. Having learned nothing, she then decides to try to make Max jealous again, but this time with Rafik, who is considered much safer since he was gay. This leads to Stan's insecurities that causes Rafik and Stan's relationship to become chaos. Stan didn't help with his insecurities either, but all of this disaster because Tony has learned that flirting works to get her what she wants, not caring that her behavior might hurt those around her. Often, people do not hurt you because they hate you, but they don't care about you at all, and will never deny themselves anything, even if it hurts you. Those people will never get better, since to gain wisdom, you need to have empathy for others and feel regret for your actions. You cannot learn from your mistakes if you have no clue it's you that is making your life a disaster. They will insist it's the other's fault, laugh off the hurt they cause in others, thinking it's not their fault that someone misunderstood their behavior. It will always be someone else's fault. They will end their life alone or worse, only surrounded by people just like them, and then the question will be who will get the best of the other. The one hurt will then want revenge or spend all their time blaming the other, unaware they are only feeling exactly what they did to others. Irony will be lost on this type of person. You'll be able to tell the type of person by how they behave toward others. Do they show remorse or any sympathy at all about past loves? Do they own any part of the mess, or is it completely the fault of others? Trying to have a relationship with this type would leave you hurt just as bad. To ignore that would be your fault if you're hurt. First time is a learning experience, but a second or more, you have no one to blame but you. If you find them attractive, just understand to be on your guard. Never entrust your sanity or safety to them. You will find yourself the loser. You might have to deal with them, but you do not have to be blind to the faults. If you do choose to enjoy carnal experience, make sure you never let it be more than sex, because you can be assured they never will. While the thoughts are inspired by the book, it does not imply the writer intended to inspire the thoughts I have. The attempt is to start a discussion and get people to think about human behavior from the perspective of the closet. How this might lead to problems that make friends or partners or even business relationships difficult. I can understand why some would dismiss this effort. I find reminders in how the characters behave with memories of my own experiences and then explore that aspect. It's meant to start people to think. It is not meant to imply I am right. If you do not share the ideals with others, then how will you know if you're right? When talking, the focus should be on challenging and exposing your ideals, not in changing other opinions. That would only lead to frustration, since the only person you can change is yourself.